There's a land called love for you. There's a land where your dreams come true. So far away yet so close to you. Can you imagine what things you could do in a land called love? You can toss all your cares in a pie. You can sing, you can laugh, or just smile. When you get tired, you can rest for a while in a land called love. It's not a land of make-believe. It's very real, and you can feel something you've never felt before. The love of God and so much more. Love is real and love is true. Love is true. There's a land called love is
Music machine, like no other gadget that you've ever seen. Whatever you want to sing about, put something in it and the song comes out. Music machine, it's like no contraption that you've ever seen. It starts a smoking and shaking the ground, and the music machine always makes this sound. It goes
Whir whir chicka chicka bong bong pss. Whir whir chicka chicka bong bong pss. If you want to hear a song, whir whir chicka bong bong. Whir whir chicka chicka bong bong pss. Whir whir chicka chicka bong bong pss. If you want to hear a song, whir whir chicka bong bong. Music machine, like no other gadget that you've ever seen. Whatever you want to sing about, put something in it and a song comes out.
God made the birds to whistle in tune, songs in the morning and the afternoon. He
With a ball of white string I can do many things. Tie a bow on a gift for you. Fly a kite free, tie a star to a tree. Strap a sling, make a ring for a trick or two. Twist, twirl and wind things, tie up and bind things. But there are some things that string can never do. String can't bind a broken heart when it's been torn apart. Mend a friendship that's almost through. Can't pull hate out, tie up fear, wrap up doubt. String is useless when it comes to me and you.
There was a snail called Herbert who was so very slow. He caused a lot of traffic jams wherever he would go. The ants were always getting mad, and the beetles, they would fume. But Herb would always poke along and sing this little tune.
Have patience, don't be in such a hurry. When you get impatient, you only start to worry. Remember that God is patient too, and think of all the times when others have to wait for you.
When Herbert was much younger, he often got in trouble. Forgetting that he was a snail, he did things on the double. He'd crash through every spider web, and with crickets he'd collide. Till one day Herbert's father took his speeding son aside.
Have patience, don't be in such a hurry. When you get impatient, you only start to worry. Remember that God is patient too, and think of all the times when others have to wait for you.
As you can well imagine, there's a moral to this tale. Some of you may find yourself behind a creeping snail. So if you get impatient and you're easily disturbed, think about this little song and take a tip from her. Have patience, don't be in such a hurry. When you get impatient, you only start to worry. Remember that God is patient too, and think of all the times when others have to wait for you.
Gentle breeze, blowing through the trees, and the meadow filled with flowers, showing me your gentleness, how I love you. Showing me your gentleness, how I love you. In the still of the night, when you draw me near, just to whisper how you care, showing me your gentleness, how I love you. Showing me your gentleness, how I love you. Your dear Son walked the earth, he was full of love. Now he lives within my heart, showing me your gentleness, how I love you. Showing me your gentleness, how I love you.
Without faith, it's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible to please God. He who comes to God must believe that He is, and He rewards those who seek Him. All things are possible. All things are possible. All things are possible. Just believe God will do everything that He says He will do, and He rewards those who seek Him.
Without faith, it's impossible.
It's what?
It's impossible.
What?
It's impossible.
Oh!
To please God.
He who comes to God must believe that He is, and He rewards those who seek Him.
Joy from me, joy from you. Joy is something that we do. Joy to me
Peace is when the wind stops blowing. Peace is where the sun is showing. Knowing that my daddy's home, God gives me peace. Peace, peace. I think I understand. Peace, peace is holding Jesus' hand. Peace is when I'm tucked in bed, when my mommy pats my head. Peace is smiling while I sleep. God gives me peace. Peace, peace. I think I understand. Peace, peace is holding Jesus' hand.
Bees make honey and it sure tastes good. Did you ever smell a flower? Well, they sure smell good. And you'd be good if you could see how good being good can be. Goodness, goodness is God's idea, you see. He tells us in the Bible how good being good can be. Did you ever have a dog that was good to you, or a friend that you showed goodness to? I hope that you've begun to see how good being good can be. Goodness, goodness is God's idea, you see. He tells us in the Bible how good being good can be. So this is the end of the story I tell. If you do good, then you'll do well. I think by now we all agree how good being good can be. Goodness, goodness is God's idea, you see. He tells us in the Bible how good being good can be. Once I had a knot in my shoe and it would not come loose. I tried and tried and pried and pried, but it would not come loose. I got so mad I kicked the door and stubbed my little toe. Oh! If only I had learned a little bit of self-control. Self-control is just controlling myself. It's listening to my heart and doing what is smart. Self-control is the very best way to go. So I think that I'll control myself. I never like to brush my teeth. I wish that I could stop. I'd have more time for candy bars and drinking soda pop. But soon my teeth would hurt so bad from all the cavities. Oh, me! I'd better learn some self-control so this won't happen to me. Self-control is just controlling myself. It's listening to my heart and doing what is smart. Self-control is the very best way to go. So I think that I'll control myself.
When I treat you kindly, it makes you happy, changes you inside, makes you feel important, loved and special, and it makes you kind. Isn't God good when He asks us just to love like He does? Isn't God good when He asks us just to be so kind? When I treat you kindly, it makes you thankful, changes you inside, makes you feel encouraged, dear and precious, and it makes you kind. Isn't God good when He asks us just to love like He does? Isn't God good when He asks us just to be so kind? Isn't God good
Music machine, like no other gadget that you've ever seen. Whatever you want to sing about,